Okay. I am creating this video. I done made it home from this morning. And I came back to just acknowledge it doesn't matter if you have something to say or you want to just comment or something or you want to just have your own opinion about something. It's fine if you come to the worldwide table talk to that stage and that platform. You can come and you can speak about whatever's on your heart. This platform and this stage is not for nonsense. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to be involved in that. But you can be as opinionated as you would like to be, and we will respect your opinion. Just say it in a way that it's not coming across offensive to someone else because that's not cool. I even had to watch myself with the way I speak. I'm such a loving, kind hearted individual. And I felt bad one day when I called somebody, I used the word baby. And I wasn't saying it in a way of like, hey, baby, but I have children and I speak that way. But the way God has me resting today, it's like I had to be mindful of how I spoke to this individual. And I just was happy that I was able to clarify that today. And I said, you may not understand what I'm speaking of, but I have to apologize. And this individual was like, huh? I was like, it's all good. This, if I can have my peace for just a sec. And the individual was like, yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. He was like, no, that's not what that was. I said, yes, but for me, I felt uncomfortable with not addressing if that was okay with you. And that's the piece of it. And this is what I want this platform to be about: peace, love, and understanding. I'm not a hippie, you know, or anything like that, but I have God in my life and I put him first. And when you have God in your life, you're able to address certain things with the positivity that God has placed inside of you. A lot of times we're not ready to receive it, but today I'm ready to receive that. And I'm so grateful that I was able to clarify that with this young brother today. You can come to this stage. I got off work today. I had a beautiful day today. And just like each and every other day, no things may not be right at my job, but I do my very best to stay out of that nonsense because it has really nothing to do with me. I go to work, I do my job, I come home. I used to come home to a red glass of wine, but I stopped doing all of those things. My father's been passed now for 4 years, and I've been able to make amends with it. I don't like it, but I've been able to accept it for what it is. Love my father dearly, and I miss him. But he's taught me a lot, and I feel like he always thought I wasn't listening or paying attention, but I was. I guess I was just doing it in my own kid way. And I also want to say, be patient with your children. No matter how old you are, no matter if you received the goodness from your parent or not, because our parents only teach us what they were taught. But you should know better. If you have love inside of your heart, you can give that to your children, even though it wasn't given to you. You do not have to pass down what was given to you. You can break that generational curse by blessing your children with love, with character, with patience, with kindness, with love. They will grow up a better person in this world. We have too many of these children fighting one another in school and posting it. It is the devil. It is sickening to my soul. I don't want to see it anymore, but what can I do? We have to do better as adults. I heard something on the radio coming home today, and it stated, is it the parents' fault for delivering certain things towards a kid when they was young? Is it their fault? It is their fault. They don't see it as their fault, but it's their fault. But when the child gets to be an adult, it's really no longer the parent's fault, because now it falls on you and your choices that you make in life. That's wrong. You bring children into this world, you bore them here, you stand by their side to the bitter end. You walk by them. You call them, you tell them you love them, even when they're struggling. I have 5 children. I got a knucklehead, that's the oldest, love them. My 2 other sons, well, 2 knuckleheads I have, Zion and Elhaj. Rashad is fine, Azan is fine, and Erica is fine. My 2 girls, I don't never have to worry about. One of my sons I don't really have to worry about, but I worry about him anyway. But my other 2 sons, they want to be about the street life. But the younger one said, Mommy, I'm not getting in trouble no more. And I'll tell you a little bit about that a little bit later. But my knucklehead boy, humble as humble pie, good guy, good character, but struggles with some things that he's did to himself, so he beats himself up for it. I said, oh, Hodge, I just want to say something to you, son. No matter what you did, God already forgave you for it before you did it. And I said, whatever it is you think you did, forgive yourself for it and move on. It may not be that easy for you to do it, but it's just that easy. Because before God placed you into my womb while he was creating you, Elhaj, he had already forgiven you for all the things that he knew that your knucklehead behind was going to do. I said, so just forgive yourself. He's trying to come to terms with it, but I'm standing by his. He's 24. He'll be 25. I'm still sticking by his side. He's young. I'm standing by his side because that's my son. And I want him to know that you are loved, that you have a family that cares for you a great deal. A lot of these children don't think that when they do something, they're just doing it and it's just on them. When you do something, baby, you do it to the whole family. You don't just do it to yourself. We all feel that. So I'm his mother. I've made some mistakes in my lifetime. So I know that's the result of Elhaj. I feel like that. That's my opinion. So I know as his mother, I don't have to carry him for the rest of my life. No, but I owe it to my son to be a good mother and to correct myself as I'm correcting him. That's my duty as a parent. It's always going to be something that you're going to have to correct, and always going to be something that you're going to have to make amends with your children, even with your children. But one thing you should never do is live through your children. You should let your children show you who they are, and you should go ahead and respect that tune and pour into your children just as they showing you who they are. If your child is showing you that they're sensitive, don't raise the strap to your child. Talk to your child. Use your words. Be patient. Be kind. Be understanding. Be loving to that sensitive child. And then that child will grow up and appreciate what you've done for them. And they won't be so afraid to approach the world because you're giving them tools. You've given them patience. You've given them kindness, and you've showed them that you love them. So what are they really going to be afraid of when they start entering grammar school, middle school, high school, and they're being attacked? They're going to look at these people with patience and kindness. They're going to say, now, I know my mother and my father didn't raise me like that. Like you was raised by something else. Yeah. We have to learn how to raise our children with dignity and respect. I don't care where we are. I don't care how we got it. It's our duty to try, I'm about to start crying, to try and understand what it is that we are supposed to just try and understand. Don't take it to marijuana smoking and drinking. And I've been there. I've been there. And it's dark and it's lonely. So we have to learn how to try to respect whatever it is that God wants us to see, whatever it is that God wants us to appreciate about what the message is that he's sending us. We have to adhere to it. We have to do better. I've been taught so much up until this point. That's why I'm able to stand on this stage and say what I'm saying. I have been taught not to take people for granted, which I never thought I was until someone showed me that, which I am so grateful for. I have been taught not to speak loud, but I speak loud anyway, because that's just who I am. I'm just a loud, talking individual, and I talk. That's what I do. But in certain different atmospheres and different places, I try to bring that under subjection because I'm a female. And I don't want to be looked at like, Dad, you don't know how to control her. I do. And I ask God for that guidance every day. So when you are looking for guidance and you're looking for an answer, all you have to do is talk to God. He'll give it to you. I'm sure of it. So I'm happy that I started this off. And I know I told you guys I had a little bit of trouble with, the 60-second video, the short videos. I've now decided to just go ahead and record myself and upload my videos on YouTube because it was a mess. Off and on. I was like, I'm sick of that. I'm tired of that. So I'm happy that I was able to express some things about how I feel about our children, express things how I feel about you coming on to this platform, this stage, to just express and give and be opinionated as you want to. Is fine with me. We all are not going to have the same days, so if you come on with a little bit more rugged than someone else, that's fine. That's just how your day went. That's how you feel. Nobody can, judge you for how you feel. I want all of you to know that I love you. And love is needed in this world today. There's too many people out here doing just the nonsense. That's what it is. It's nonsense. And I also want to say, and I have to say this because I listen to this brother every morning, and on 105.3, because I'm in the state of Delaware, I get the Philly channel. Tommy, thank you, brother. I always said somebody gonna get you and whoop your butt. But Tommy, one morning I was listening to you in the morning, and I'm listening to you, and you made my spirit laugh. God gave you a gift to allow people to laugh. You are gifted, and I respect it. And I don't think nobody gonna kick your butt because this is nephew Chop from the Steve. When you do that cracking, I said, Tommy, crazy. God gave you that gift, my brother, and I'm glad he gave it to you. You deserve it. You are gifted, and you are an African-American Black brother. You keep doing what you do because you have me crying. I'm talking crying in the morning on the way to my 50-minute drive work. And I'll be just cracking up. Tommy is funny. So I want to thank you. Thank you so much for what you do. Keep doing what you do. Each day will be a blessed day for all of us if we just thank God. I know a lot of us don't, and maybe a lot of us do. I'm not judging you if you don't. Maybe you're not there yet, but you're going to get there. I'm sure of it. Thank you kindly. I know you will. This is Worldwide Table Talk. I am Fatima Smith. I'm not going to hold you too long because I'm hungry. I just got home and I want to go sit down and have me some dinner. But I pray that you are to come onto this platform. I pray that you are to express yourself and leave your comments and leave whatever you need to leave. I don't know anything about subscribing. I don't know anything about any of this, but I'm doing this because I'm comfortable doing it now. And I have this voice that I want to introduce myself to the world. And I want to start this platform so we can all come together and unite on this stage. This is your stage as well as it is mine. And I'm just starting it off. So with love and kindness and respect to the earth, to my sisters and my brothers and whomever else, I want to say thank you for allowing me to do this. Thank you, YouTube. I want to say thank you to YouTube. And I'm going to sign off for right now, but I shall be back, Lord's willing. Again, and thank you in all kindness.